This is my second junk journal that I made. I made this for my mother-in-law, and she loves sewing, so that's how I did hers. On the front, I took this piece of material and I just tore it, and I added a couple of buttons for her with one of these pins. I'll take that off. And this is also another digital kit that I used, and I will put the information below. This is the side that I used buttons and sewed them in, and this is the back. And everything you see on the front, sides, and back was from the digital kit except for the buttons. So this is the inside. I use this really unique paper that I've had a very long time. It has like, it's fuzzy. I don't know how to describe it, the pink part. And I really like it. I think it looks good for sewing. This was one of the printouts from the collection. Or no, I think this was a piece of scrapbook paper I had that I added there, not something from the collection. And this is just a piece of rickrack that I had that I added. I put a little pocket in the front and just say library cards, some tags. The tags are really cute. I also got these on Etsy. They're all sewing related. They're printables. This is one of the printables from the collection. I added some trim here. It's felt trim. This actually is a die that I purchased from Sizzix, and it goes with the Traveler's Notebook, but it's just a pocket, and it's got a little slit here to put things in also. And here's one of the recipes that I put in her album, junk journal. This is the dangle that I made for hers. I used a button punch to punch out that paper, and then I added this on top of it, and I did also put this through my Cuttlebug to make the bottle cap go down around the edges. And I just added it to a paper clip. Here's a tag that actually folds around. You'll see it on the other side. This is a page from a hymnal, a church hymnal. She really likes cats, so I found some free printables online, so that's one of them. And I just made a pocket out of some scrapbook paper. And this is also a printable on this side. And this is from the digital collection. This is just a tuck spot, little tag. This was actually from my husband's kindergarten class cookbook, so I thought she might like that in there. And I just used some washi tape to attach the other side. You'll see that in just a bit. Here's some more printables from the collection. This is a sewing magazine I found, and it had some pattern-like pictures in it, so I included that in there. She also has some paper to write on. It's the other side of that sewing book that I found. I believe this was a piece of scrapbook paper. And here's my husband from his kindergarten recipe book that his class did. More printables from the collection. This was just another cute little image I found online. Since she likes cats, I included it. Here's another church hymnal book page. And this is the other side of that postcard tag. And here's another one of those pockets from that Sizzix die. And this is a pocket with a tag. And then on the inside of hers, I just put a button there where I sewed that. And the reason I did that in the middle was they had buttons already printed on the paper and I wanted to cover it up. So I put the buttons over the buttons that were printed on the paper. This is just a piece of cardstock that I had that I used there. I put a piece of rickrack there. Another pocket with tag. Another printable from the collection. I just made a little pocket here and added some of these little flashcard-like things. They say different things that are sewing related, and this is another cut. See, these are more cutouts from the collection. These are a couple of them. And some of these, like this and this, I believe are printouts from Maggie Holmes that I have. So I just use those on the backs or on some of the pages. More printouts from the collection, the digital collection. This one I just kind of made a tuck spot and I added a couple of tags and the printouts from the collection. Another pattern page. More printouts. And this is another printout. These are all Maggie Holmes, I believe. And another printout for cooking. This is another digital printout from the collection. Another piece of scrapbook paper that I had, and I added this trim. More paper, and this was a printout, I believe, from Maggie Holmes also, and this one. And this one you can kind of do a little family tree. And I know she likes to do stuff like that, so I added that page in there. And this is another piece of paper I had, and some more trim I had. And this is another printout from the journal collection, and I added this trim here just on the edge. Another page from an old book. Another pattern page. Page from the digital collection. More Maggie Holmes, I believe. And this is the end of the book. I thought the kitty was real cute, and she went kind of cute with some of the other images I put in there. And I just put the Made with Love there. Thank you for watching. Please leave a kind comment and let me know what you think. Be kind, because these are my first junk journals that I've made. Thank you. God bless.